Under the moonlit sky, a tall building stands amidst the clouds. On its rooftop, the confrontation begins. A woman with long blonde hair and a fierce expression declares firmly, "Your games are over now." From the shadows, a man in a black suit and top hat emerges. Ego's tick. With a sly smile, he responds as if amused. Ego's tick. Clapping slowly, he continues with a mocking tone. "You did very well this time too. As expected, you're a worthy rival, we acknowledge." The woman, Stardust, glares at him, her voice sharp with anger. "I don't need your acknowledgement, you piece of trash." Ego's tick, unfazed, points out with a knowing smirk. "Stardust, the one who has always interfered with and opposed my game was you." He pauses before making an announcement. "It seems today will be my last game. You've already grown up too much to play with me anymore, Stardust. I will not appear before you again." His body begins to dissolve into glowing fragments as he delivers his farewell. "Goodbye." But Stardust calls out desperately, "Ego's tick." As his form vanishes, purple light surrounds him. Stardust, glowing with golden energy, charges after him. She screams in frustration as she tries to stop his departure, her attack crashing against the violet fragments. Seeing this, Ego's tick looks up at her, puzzled by her desperate reaction. His thoughts echo in disbelief. What is this? Why is she like that? The scene shifts to a few years ago. A younger man, dressed in black with a red tie, lounges on the edge of a rooftop while watching the city skyline. He sighs, muttering to himself, "Looking at it like this, it's just like Seoul." His name appears. Kim Daoin, 22 years old. Suddenly, an explosion erupts in the distance, signaling the chaos that will shape his future. The city is chaotic as heroes clash with villains. Workman, an B-rank villain, lunges forward with brute force, while two low-rank heroes, Punchi, C-rank, and Kicks, C-rank, attempt to hold him back. But in this world, danger lurks everywhere. A narrator's voice explains, "This place is far from the soul of the world I used to live in. Villains cause terror every day. In a world where superpowers fly around, the truth is revealed. The protagonist has transmigrated into a superhero comic. Specifically, the one starring the mighty hero Stardust." The man in the black suit and top hat, Ego's tick, smirks. He knows that in this world, heroes rise to protect people, but he has chosen another path. "I decided to become a villain for just one person." Now back in the present, Ego's tick teleports onto a rooftop, catching his breath. Just teleported a moment ago. Let's rest a bit." A system-like message identifies him. Ego's tick, rank, villain. Ignoring the confusion around him, he calmly explains to Sayo Manga through his communicator. "This is all part of a thorough plan, Sayo Manga. Villain hunt. Based on the knowledge of the original work, I will become strong and eliminate the troublesome villains in advance while they are weak." Determined, he vows not to let those villains torment his favorite character, Stardust. Egostic's plan unfolds. He stalks another villain, using thermal vision to detect their presence. "If I don't burn from the enemy's sight, they won't know what they're looking at. Now I can predict them easily." He smirks, raising his gun. "I get it, you rascal. Fortunately, I gained an ability that allows me to carry out this plan of mine. The first ability is teleportation. Appearing right behind a startled thug, he adds coldly. And the second ability is telekinesis. One of his targets, Rhino, a D-rank villain, panics as he realizes he's caught. Ego's tick doesn't hesitate. "Goodbye, Mr. Rhino." A gunshot rings out. As Rhino collapses, Ego's tick retrieves documents scattered from his grasp. His sharp eyes scan the papers. Is that a department store blueprint? As expected, he was planning a terror attack this time too. A chilling thought echoes in his mind. This guy is Rhino, who becomes an A-rank villain in the latter half of the original work. Ego's tick reflects on the villain he just eliminated. Rhino wasn't just any criminal. He was a dangerous psychopath who wore a rhino mask and massacred hundreds of people in the original storyline. Taking him down early meant changing the future. Through his communicator, Sayo Manga updates him. The police and Hero Association have received reports. Get out in 5 minutes. Egostick smirks in relief, replying softly. All right, thanks, Sayo Manga. She snaps back. If you're thankful, bring melon duck when you come back. Meanwhile, Egostick leaves behind a chilling message. Written in blood-red letters on the wall are the words, "For Stardust." When Stardust arrives at the scene, fury flashes across her face. That crazy bastard. Clenching her fists, she vows, "I will definitely catch you." News spreads quickly. Broadcasts report, a rank villain Rhino dies at his mansion. Is the culprit another villain? The association officially announces an unidentified A-rank villain. Public debate erupts. Some wonder, but if he only hunts other villains, isn't he a hero? Why is he a villain? Others argue that even if Egostick kills villains, he's still acting outside the law, making him dangerous. Back at his hideout, Egostick vents his frustration. This is troublesome, troublesome. He paces, shouting, while Sayo Manga, calm as ever, watches. Her description appears. Han Sayo Un superintelligence ability user. She sighs. You're so loud. Egostick continues ranting. At this rate, only my image will get better. Then what about Stardust? The hero who is chasing me to lock me up. The two discuss the situation. Egostick realizes that unless he takes action, Stardust's reputation will decline, while his will improve, the opposite of his plan. Sayo Un asks what they should do next. Egostick's eyes flash with determination. To stop this, I need to firmly imprint on the public that I am a very bad guy. Sayo Manga, let's prepare. She tilts her head, curious. What now? Egostick points forward with a confident smirk, ready to set his next scheme into motion. The time finally comes for Egostick's official debut as a villain. He opens his stash, weapons, explosives, and supplies neatly arranged. His gloved hand picks up a bomb, preparing for the spectacle. Meanwhile, at the top of a towering skyscraper, on the 111th floor, civilians admire the breathtaking view. But their peace is shattered when the countdown begins. Suddenly, the lights flicker, and Egostick's voice echoes across the building. Hello everyone. My name is Villain Egostick. Panic erupts. People scream, chaos spreads, and crowds outside look up at the broadcast projected across massive screens. Egostick calmly reminds them of his reputation. The person who eliminated Rhino recently and exposed other villains is none other than me. Standing high above the city, Egostick grins and points to a nearby landmark. Do you see that over there? People gasp as he reveals the truth. I have installed bombs at those 3 locations. The terror intensifies. Inside, people realize the doors are locked. Panic surges as someone screams. What is this? The door won't open. Egostick laughs. Now, shall we start the game? If there's a villain, there must be a hero, right? And right on cue, the answer arrives. The A-rank hero in charge of Soul appears, Stardust. Egostick announces with satisfaction. The A-rank hero in charge of Soul, Ms. Stardust. To stop me, you're already on your way. The panel highlights her striking appearance. Flowing cape, tight uniform, determination blazing in her eyes. Egostick, in contrast, stands proudly in his black suit, red tie, and cape, completing his look. His narration concludes. Robe, pants, cape, and lastly the mask. The stage is set for the inevitable clash between villain and hero. Egostick takes a deep breath, his heart racing. Phew, why am I so nervous? Finally, I get to meet her in person. A massive explosion rocks the city as Stardust makes her grand entrance, descending from the sky in a blaze of light. Egostick stares, awestruck. Not in the comic. Oh, wow. She lands with elegance, her golden hair swaying in the wind. The system text introduces her. Stardust, A-rank hero. Egostick's inner thoughts overflow with admiration. You, who burst in beauty. But he shakes himself. This isn't the time to be dazzled. The two now stand face to face, the rooftop their stage. The story then flashes back. Before arriving in this world, Kim Do-in had been caught in chaos. Wounded, exhausted, he stumbled through rubble. Where on earth is this place? Please send me back to my original world. But what he found was a glowing screen broadcasting stardust. Seeing her, he was struck speechless. Stardust? No way. It's a lie. This place is stardust? In that moment, his heart decided, if I became a hero, I could be with you. Yet he knew the truth. Even if he chose the path of a hero, it wouldn't be enough to protect her. The dangers surrounding Stardust in the original story were too great. So he resolved, to protect you, there was only this one path. Back in the present, Stardust glares at him. Your name is Ego's Tick. Ego's Tick smiles faintly, confirming it. That's right. I'll become a villain just for you. She steps forward, but he raises his voice with a chilling threat. If you come even one step closer from now on, I will immediately. He grins wickedly, cutting himself off. Then, softer, almost like a vow only for her, he adds, you know, right? So you walk only on a flowery path.